喂，各位親愛嘅觀眾們，大家好，係啦，咁啊又嚟到我哋呢一個 GG 特別企劃嘅時間啦，係啦，我哋今晚就係會直播呢一個 Summer Game Festa 2025嘅，咁啊大家請稍等我一陣啊，咁我做咗啲 like and share 動作先啦嚇，係啦，嗱仲有14分鐘就開始啦，佢而家嗱 begins in。係啦，等我一陣啊！我照 share 埋去幾邊先，等我一陣啊！OK 呢邊搞掂，咁跟住，有人貼咗喺呢個 Discord 啦，咁就唔使我啦。OK， 咩啊？我食咗啦，食咗嘢啦，已經頭先，我頭先食咗嘢啦。但係聲音畫面有冇問題？大家會唔會太響啊？音樂，我音樂會唔會太響啊？我驚我音樂響得滯，我較細聲咗少少，其實剛起身啊，梗係啦，今晚梗係有節目啦。今晚有節目，我先至夜晚冇開到直播室啫嘛，因為太攰啊！如果唔係，係因為你呢度做完之後又要寫，但係雖然係咁，但我都冇乜點瞓過。你開心？有咩大嘢啊？暫時未知喎。大家傳得好緊要嘅包狗，唔知有冇咧？唔知有咩 game 啊？其實而家都未知啊，其實係啊。晏啲再9點又到即係007發佈會，嗰個未必做噶啦，嗰個睇下點先啦。係啦，喂，早晨啊，係啊，因為一連出2日咁勤力，可能都未必添，我覺得隨時可能真係蘿莉主打蘿莉都可能唔出奇，我覺得係啊，我覺得好大機會真係可能會主打隻蘿莉，跟住就放棄其他啦。唔係啊，最新嘅 Silent Hill 啊，恐龍危機 remake 係一座恐龍危機，睇下會唔會出嚟啦？今晚係咪先？咁應該有啲新 game 發佈嘅，咁但係當然睇下咩嘢咩料啦。喂，早晨啊，大家早啊，早安，大家早安，係啦。啊！飲翻啖水先啊！你我有啊，飲翻啖水啊！我有水喺度啊，已經。不過我未食藥啊，屌我食咗藥先。係爭啲唔記得食藥。掛住要準備開堂，我都唔記得食藥。我今日先駁翻部 Switch 而去部電腦度，係啊，搞咗我好耐，跟住又過 data 又剩， bubble tea 冇啦，冇飲珍珠奶茶好耐啦，我戒咗好耐啦，我而家飲都係即係飲清茶多㗎咋，就算飲都啲 game 咪全部 down，我唔 down 啊，有啲我冇下載啦，好多都一日仲要下載嗰幾隻我而家要試嘅 game， 所以我冇下載到嗰個盒嗰啲釘有冇釘槍你隻手啊？勤力做嘢魔王加油，係啊！你應該要戒茶，所以咪飲水咯，係啊，所以咪飲水咯。我依家咩？凌晨5點邊度買珍珠奶茶定買定？梗係買定啦，點會凌晨5點買珍珠奶茶啫？所以真唔係冇辦法嘅。屌你去麥當勞可能有嘅，其實咩麥咖啡嗰啲珍珠奶茶啊嘛，好似會有噶嘛。其實我唔知係咪啊。但麥咖啡好似冇24噶嘛，好似係啊！印象中我好少食麥當勞，而家麥當勞都戒咗啲。咁但係我頭先真係太肚餓啦，所以我落咗買咗個魚柳包餐，係啦。咁啊，當1晚半晚啦，因為平時而家夜晚我都唔食宵夜噶啦。嗱，你今晚要開到5點，跟住之後先瞓，隔夜珍珠。麥記依家冇得儲，麥記依家有得儲分啊，算啦，盡量健康啲啦，我哋食少啲健康啲啦，係嘛，唔好亂咁嚟啦，依家啊打碎細啲嘢可以出咗嚟，啊咁同埋都係盡量避免啦，做嘢做到而家至開台，未至於嘅，不過頭先我係整緊另外一份報道嘅，咁就嗰份報道我遲啲會出嘅，其實係啦，咁但係就即係呢個就後話啦，係啦。咁所以就真係有肚餓咯，係即係寫嘢咁樣，夜晚煲煙咁我冇咩壞習慣啦，大佬俾翻少少壞習慣我，大佬係咪先？咁唉，即係人嘅嘢，人一世物一世係咪？我成日都咁講噶啦，屌壞習慣一定要有一啲嘅，人係一定有壞習慣啊！冇壞習慣嘅人咧，我都好快會死嘅。係啲煙加價你都食嘅吓，咁冇辦法噶，加價都照食噶啦，你可以避咩？係咪先？好唔好玩爆機尾？我唔會答你任何問題，因為我哋簽咗協議，我哋唔講得嘅，係啦。煙仔真係好難戒，講咗30年，講30年都未戒到。壞習慣係你生活緊要嘅樂趣，死喺廢墟期其實好慘啊！打唔打多次？諗緊。係啊，諗緊睇下會唔會打多次，定係未必會打多次噶啦。其實應該未必會，因為佢唔俾到 N 啊嘛。佢唔俾到 N， 我打嚟做乜鬼啫？即係其實又咁講，即係如果佢唔俾我到 ending 嘅話，係咪先？咁但係就會 focus 翻喺，我會有份即係啊！我好老實同大家講，我有一份人中嘅報道會寫嘅。咁有份試玩會寫嘅，但係要花少少時間咯。都有 test 嘅喂。點解佢直接打出嚟啊？屌你嗰個，定係佢當咗啲音樂係 test 啊？我咪開咗個字幕，因為 test。因為啲音樂好似咁樣，所以咪 test 咁樣啊？屌你！喺個自動字幕啊嘛，佢會有個係咯。我一聽到啲音樂嗒咁就 test 咁樣，好奇妙啲，好歡樂，唔知點解感覺。哇！今日有48個人睇緊我哋啊！感謝大家嘅收睇啊！我真係 係啦，夜媽媽陪我喺度癲 ，OK。咁其實因為 E3 冇咗個情況之下咧 ，Summer Game Festa 其實就已經變咗一個比較叫做係類 E3 嘅一個發佈會嚟㗎啦，所以大部分嘅新作啊，或者比較下半年比較重要嘅 game 都應該放咗喺度㗎啦。阿肥哥話係咩 game 都好睇，5點睇肥佬真係黐線，有咩問題啫？我陪大家一齊睇，我都係黐線佬 ，OK， 係咪先？啱啱放工啱晒，啱啱放工啊！你做邊行啊？點解你係咪揸的士啊？屌你咪4、5點先收工，係啊，因為4、5點先收工呢個我原本打算瞓，根本唔知有節目，咁冇辦法嘅。咁啱見到我喺度嘛，我個留言碼咁跳錯誤，啲人話 Half-Life 3，除非正式公佈，否則點都唔信。係5點睇住肥佬先黐線，中咗新冠咳到瞓唔到，共陪有冇？哇！你中咗新冠，小心啲喎！而家得，我而家出去都有時會戴口罩，其實，但係又唔係長戴咯，但係交通工具我多數會戴咯。有咩辦唔知？我今次真係唔知啊！其實我真係冇問過，我唔得閒問，係咪先？我完全唔得閒問。我想問死亡擱淺2出，我未梗係未啦，未出㗎，未出㗎，係啊，未出㗎，大家等下啦。係咪咩 game 廠都有？基本上係幾邊 game 廠都有嘅，係啦。我記得隻 FS 俾魔王，你睇下下個月邊個唔好彩Switch 出套租開箱啦，唔會做咯呢件事，你做都係益咗佢嘅，你知唔知啊？係咯，我話俾你做你都益咗佢嘅，雖然係流量密碼，但係做都益咗佢，所以我唔撚做。係啊。就做都唔乸做咧，你就算屌實佢都好啦，都係一個逆向嘅宣傳嚟噶嘛，所以我哋呢啲都唔做咯。最好方法係咩？無視佢，係啦。我話俾你，最恐怖嘅做法就係無視佢，當佢唔存在，係啦，當佢冇到咧就係最好嘅。OK， 係啦，因為你只要當佢有出現咧，咁其實就某程度上係幫咗佢宣傳㗎，係啦。我工作除口罩，出街先唔戴。英國巴打揮手，你好啊，英國人，係啦，過得好唔好啊？個個都開箱益咗免費，你明唔明啊？即係哪怕你唔想做，即係當然佢係流量密碼啦，係咪？咁屌你開箱一定有人睇啊，係咪先？但係實際上你開咗咪又係益咗佢，咁做咩要做呢啲嘢啫？你鬧佢都係益咗佢嘅，其實係嘛？最好當佢唔存在。我成日就算我寫報道，我都當佢唔存在嘅，其實。係咪先？我喺度抱住呢個心態嘅話俾你聽，英國唔係夜晚咩？應該定係有太陽，定係晏晝啊？話英國呢個時間應該係有太陽嘅咯，其實係咯，應該夜晚嚟嘅咯，差唔多係咯。617宣布更新可以揸小米，會唔會車位人網？英國夜晚，英國時間10點，針對翻喺英國應該係4至5點。我超市人表示中咗2次，一次11次，第2次3次。但係英國係咪真係冇嘢好食㗎？我想問下。我真係問翻咁多個話俾我聽，英國真係冇嘢好食㗎，其實。係咯，即係我唔知啊，我唔知道而家好多香港人移民咗過去之後，會唔會有改善到佢哋啲膳食？係咯，即係我覺得你啲香港人過到去應該改善下人哋啲伙食啊，大佬！屌諗下啲創意小食咁樣樣啊！屌，英國好食嘅嘢唔係英國嘢食，係嘛？真係 fish and chips 啊嘛！屌你，哇屌！唔係 fish and chips 都好食嘅，其實好似有啲。好啦，開波啦！嗱，仲有14秒啫，我哋等下啦。 各種快餐。喂，咁好開始。Summer Game Festa 仲係 test。哇！
Welcome to the stage, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley。Jeff
Keighley 啊，咁就係每一次就 Game Award 嗰個主持。
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games.
唔知直播幾耐喎？
We have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements.
好啦，有啲新 game 嘅 announcement。
Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co. Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at #1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet. But it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
差唔多開始啦，應該。又係雲係嘢嚟，睇嚟。哇！好殘忍啊佢。 你乜對啲肥佬？喂，佢呢隻嘅佬咪已經歧視啲肥佬啊！喂，2026 wish list。好唔開心啊！我睇完，啲肥佬係要坐輪椅，跟住又要俾人打。
The Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
即係呢個更新 Death Star Fortnite Star War。哈哈哈哈 ！OK。
Think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
好嚟啦！ 係啊，小島。
Aki, great to see you.
佢好朋友嘛。
Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2.
粉絲見面
So
會啊！
let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったので、
Well, we hit the pandemic after we released
僕ら皆
DS1.
さん、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
コ
the
ロナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want
Something
everyone
new
you to think
collection
about
俾大家睇
that
喎。
when you play this game.
Okay, well,
That's
talking
right,
about
so
playing the
full.
game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
佢仲想講嘢，屌你！跟住就屌你，俾人 cut 撚咗啦！呢個吹彈有冇梁朝偉啊？
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please.
喂，早晨啊！呢個新朋友嚟，探索未知的奇妙世界。你話 no smoke 啊！屌，我 smoke 俾你睇。
So you are Neil Vana.
Lucy.
What do you do? For living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for today.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil,
睇到後面都知道係 Death Stranding 啦，咩嚟
What?
？Death Stranding 2啊！
so you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
哦
The girl.
哇咩問號問號
You're alive.
？You're alive！
Stop. 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 Stop.
係咯，睇嚟兩公婆嚟喎。
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー。
and
で、
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言いませんけど
I can't really say because it'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
有個 mark
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これ
this-
個 mark 又可以攞嚟賣啦。
関わってきます。
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
プ
story.
リフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ま
last
したけ
time
ど
on
マツさんがやっ
DS1,
て
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Max.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で
by story,
まあ2では出せない
he will not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
But
マ
this
ツさ
time,
んの代わりというかそ
Neil
の
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担
playing
って
like the role that
登場
Max
します
did for DS2
で
this
まあクリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超えるようなキャラク
But
タ
I
ーを作ろう
think
としてまあルカさん
We
に
have
お
to
願い
kind
し
of
て
like top that
結構いいキャ
character.
ラクター
So
に
Luca
なったと思う
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心
think
に残る演技もして
it
い
was
ただい
great.
て
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new
係
character,
咯。
Neil,
もう
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, That's
I know.
what I
睇
brought
到好
today.
辛苦
But
喂。
there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be
Live,
joined by
oh.
many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうのを
Yes,
出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene of
見に
Neil.
来てください
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you. All right. And now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
你啲冇諗賣得。
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men
係偷花園。
listen. I sought no war. But war found me. I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death. But that's
game 戲畫面嚟喎呢個，得唔得啊？
Go write your own.
係咯，我就諗得唔得啊？喂，拎到爆喎隻嘢會。
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
點啊？咪出翻隻 Will 出嚟啊！初音出大技啊！好明顯，世界人中之龍，好 P5，擺明出大技打你任天堂啊！
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Crossworld is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new feature Travel Ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Online platform 咩話？咩
You can race against all of your friends across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the Travel Ring.
Minecraft!
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say, you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from RGG Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Bandai Namco Studio 啊！哇，好日系喎感覺。哇，佢呢啲 character 好 好兩極喎，唔知點解感覺。
For others, it wounds.
一邊就好似啲雲系嘢嗰啲設計，一邊就係好動畫喎。
Our hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this.
哇！女主角直頭打開心口啊！喂，呢個真係打開咗個心口啊
Could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
我條女有份打你都，真正嘅掏心掏肺，係咯，就打開個心口喎。佢啲黃海好似咩喎？哦，屌曲面二啊 ！OK， wishlist 2，係細血2啊 ！Epic Games Popular Panel 咩喎？Epic Games 喎。You are waiting for you. 唔係咩喎？唔係拉咩啊喎？呢隻有聽講過呢隻我。
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the
There
are those who have bent the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
Epic Games
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy. Here we go.
Mouse。佢用咗黑白米奇做。
All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
哇，好熟啊！呢個音樂。
This is your
龍女，你係咪做咗咁大場面先？係咪 in game 畫面先？係即比唔諗啊嗱。
You decide who wins and who dies.
打鬼咩？你冇龍精？龍都死埋。
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
On Steam, that is still on Steam.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action adventure RPG.
嚇！
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth. My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of atomic. Art. 2.
我一睇嗰啲位，我應該好似 Atomic Heart。幾開心喎音樂。都唔算耐啦，咪唔算快啦。
Have a good hunt, Captain.
好似好 free 喎咁就，係咯。係咯，直頭好似開放式世界咁玩喎，睇嚟係咪咧？This is now.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube.
哇，咩嚟㗎？
I can still barely believe it myself.
咪將個地球變咗正方形啊！
When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know, I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
我真係諗唔起喎。佢直頭跟住個地形會喺度轉嚟轉去咁樣玩喎。我呢個好暈喎呢個嘢，阿婆喎。
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube. Where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
咪原子宇宙咯，同世界觀啊。Team 應該有啊，呢隻係點到？頭先嗰幾隻啊，我講緊。有狼人喎，有 Spider-Man。 Capcom 鬼武者
What is this place? Also, you don't have a chance.
玩反技喎。
We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they?
係咯，好唔鬼武者嘅感覺。喂，阿姐咩料啊你？個樣咁衰。
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sonstring Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches,
Oh my God.
killed!
All right, you little sack of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load. This meat ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jab, jab, jab.
芝麻不梗係拳擊喎，game 嚟㗎，係啊，搏神嘅 game 啊。
Super fun. Gotta wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see
喂，
the
鬼佬好
announcement
受
of
歡
a
迎㗎，
brand
之
new
前
game in Deception We Trust.
鬼佬好啦，好賣啲嘢，我話俾你聽。
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough
死
theatrics.
亡旅館
I'll
啊
get to
，Q
the
啦
point.
N
Killer N is a murder mystery action
Killer
game.
N.
The
Wow.
killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps, discover one of your own.
Okay, quiet again.
Feeling not to your taste, then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
佢唔係狼人殺嚟嘅，佢明顯
That
係
was Killer N, a
你揾到證據
24-player
揾
multiplayer game from Square
揾到
Enix
對
where you
家，
compete
揾到
in a
對家
game
陣
of
營，
life
佢
or
殺咗
death
對家。
using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. I know it's been a while. Their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm, of course, talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
佢問咩要講咩喎，大佬？抹一抹隻眼先。
Here, you are in control.
Mớm tôi hổ ẩm phân rồi. Mớm ẩm phong mình rồi à. Lụ là. Ngắm phiêu ẩn水大佬。
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
我都係咁一佢傻咗啊！有可能沙丘。哇！你又玩起屋啊？沙丘啊！玩緊啊，肥波已經。肥波買咗啊！真係，哇！我問咗冇 key 俾你啊，係啊，我都冇啊，唔好話你啊，呢隻我都有問啊。Pay Today on Steam 啊，有㗎啦，其實呢 game 已經出咗㗎啦。
I saw my world fall to ash, consumed by the void. Try as I might to further advance. 'Twas all for naught.
嗰隻嘢係騰訊㗎，咪即係頭先嗰隻沙丘，其實嗰隻沙丘係騰訊嘅。
Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead. What then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate?
都係嗰種嘢咯。
To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey.
呢個叫做時空奧德賽，係佢會有 beta。超時空奧德賽叫做應該係。
But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next will not be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
係咪星穹
Just as
啊？
he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
定咩啊？你睇啲畫風嘅時候都係嗰幾隻㗎啦，通常。
While I was out.
明朝啊？
So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
I never doubted that you'd
我
enter.
唔識分啊，因為
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
A rat in the vessel. Such a tiny nuisance. I know all your secrets. And don't come back.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
哇！ 呢條 Nightmare 啲 friend 嚟喎應該。
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
嗰啲 art 幾靚嘅，如果咁計，如果佢唔係 X-Take 嗰類，佢係橫向雙人動作。
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends.
Mafia 係想玩啊，但係因為太多 game，大佬未玩完。
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
Teach them all this.
Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and
我哋幾中意玩 Mafia 㗎，我知道玩。
Commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became
嗰個玩最先黑手黨個故仔。
Biggie Puttana!
It's family. Loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyages captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
有啲咩 ？LEGO 3年有3年嗰啲，可以雙打喎。What's that？ 快運啊！我眼都凸埋睇到。咁都可以做隻 game 出嚟？
Hello, Summer Game Fest! I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yee-haw!
Yee-haw!
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to... Imagination! Go big, go burn!
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
RGG Studio. Line of P 啊嘛 ，P 的方言係嘛？唔係喎，係嘛？Line of P 係嘛？係咯，我覺得好似因為。 Overture。
Yes, that's right.
我頭先睇到係咪武神嚟嘅喂
Across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Silent Hill 係咪 Silent Hill 唔係喎？我聽錯咗，以為 Silent Hill 好多人講啊嗰啲嘢，黐線，講到係可以講火一叭叭叭叭叭叭。
At the front of the dinner table, where he used to be. 5 plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of egg. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates upon plates. The garden is lush and rich, and everything's focused. Dinner's ready. There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed.
What's
and
that?
I will bloom.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
我睇下唔知係乜。廣告嚟嘅呢啲應該5打5。啲動保撚唔出嚟屌你啊！劍靈啊！呢個咪係咩？咁撚似一拳超人嗰隻嘢嘅，係咯。一拳超人啊！咁都係俾時間廣告商嘅。係咯。呢啲算啦，嗌兩嘢算啦。 你多得滯啊，佢拖唔到我覺得。唔一定靜啦，日本唔係我諗外國都冇乜人睇嗰七大罪啊，隨時。嗱呢啲嘢。
5.6 is available today.
Okay.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time. Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Non-Gilsta Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
We find a way.
We altered the course of nature, unleashed genetic power across continents. Now it is up to us to nurture what we have set free, to find hope within this chaos. Well, to help life
第三集啊，應該 Jurassic Park 3我覺得。
find a way.
Jurassic World 第三集。Pre-order now 10月21號。
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
呢啲10月31號2025。
All right, this is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done. Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right. Well, let me see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, waved. All right, let's take a look.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah! Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan. Oh, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Oh.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light: The Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
啲喪屍 game 多到都分唔到其實。
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do.
Dying Light 8月22日。
Kyle, E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
有成百人陪我哋，係咯，有成百人睇喎，而家喂。
There's the big news. Dying Light: The Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, and Annapurna Interactive. And this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Mom,
who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no
other.
Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself.
好青春劇啊
Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
大家講英文
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this.
And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready. Everyone,
八鬼啲 friend 咯
We will live on in this world.
又紅一隻狗㗎啦，應該到
No
時
matter
好似有
what
隻竹虎
hardships
咁。
await. We fight for a future filled with hope.
可以有唔同同伴一齊打嗰啲咯，即係可以自己組隊，自己選同伴幫手打。
Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism.
What?
Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
Oh?
They left me with nothing, but justice.
我冇聽過係咪印度 game 嚟
The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
印尼啊嘛，印尼定印度啊？印尼啊？冇 Indonesia 喎，印尼喎應該係。哇！得變腳嘅豬肉佬啊！好似幾 OK 嘅。
Amazing what these solo devs could do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
係咯，細企服務型遊戲喎。揀多咗好多戲劇喎，唔知點解。整到我有啲眼瞓真係。OK， 啲鬼佬叫得好開心喎，但係呢嘢好出名嘅。
Scott Pilgrim is back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
話俾你聽，賣廣告做特價咋。係時候而家廣告位嚟又係。
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder. Scum. Big hitter like witness this apogee, no fantasy. Big hitter like mix up pure alchemy, lethality. Big hitter like big hitter like big hitter like your hard just got harder.
都係咁要拍獎嘅點都。
What are you doing here? Come with me.
Come with me.
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head. Keep your lens feet on. I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
You are a good soldier.
Part of your future.
冇錯啊，過幾日啦。哇 ，Hitman 有份喎。
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Build a Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week, we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason.
Hitman
I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too patient and misfired. She likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen. Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoots of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time it's a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have a very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan, Mads, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for LEGO Party!
Get ready!
LEGO Party.
Fighting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly
打
crackers?
玩法我睇
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing
叻好進取喎佢依家
We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
玩 mini game 啊全
It's
部
actually more like 60.
60個 mini game。
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in LEGO Party!
究竟嗰啲係呼呼聲定係佢現場啲係啲聲嚟
Oh,
㗎？
that is looking mighty tasty.
我應該係現場啲聲嚟嘅。我覺得嗌咁誇張。
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Danger. Reactor overload.
I've got the artifact.
打艦戰喎，直頭係。
Laser round installed.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Safe with me.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
Open beta。
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
又係呢啲種 game。
Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
就係手法嚟喎呢隻。哇！呢個畫面幾震撼下喎。咁大個頭。
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Ini DLC apa?未出啊！之前好多次 beta 非常好玩。
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
又係 Epic Game。
Mechanicals approaching.
樣咁怪嘅。
We must now face a stark reality.
我初時睇下以為係咩添？火星異種。
The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
你唔好好似火星異種咩頭先嗰個樣。
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Happy birthday to you.
RPD
Happy birthday
嚟啦，
to you.
本紅士。
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday 嚟嘅呢首。
Happy birthday to you.
To
and
you.
to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さてお待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それではこれからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
What?
Let's rumble. Alice.
出嚟幫我整緊㗎啦咁樣。街霸係嘛？哦 ，Tiger 佬出嚟啦！Tiger 佬出嚟啊 ，Tiger！ 好啦，大家期待啊，巴佬應該見唔到啦，隨時。 就係啲5打5 game 啊。
Adios.
Wish list now.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wu Chong, Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
我有得打呢隻喎。頭先你見唔見到佢中間嗰個黃金轉圈嗰個叫黃金黃金神鳥啊，好似叫做黑白無常裝。
Gotta rescue one. This is what we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up out here.
Find Inspector Death, find Rizzo, find Master Kill, find Jizzle, find Method, find Ray, find you, find Kevin, find Ghostface Killer.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Find them.
咩嚟啊
？Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me. My story.
My story. My story is yours.
係咪真係2個鐘？係咯，我諗緊係咪？係真係2個鐘咧？應該 over 咗㗎咯喎，差唔多尾㗎咯喎，應該。啊！坐到攞有啲痛。 咁又唔可以咁講嘅，其實我覺得兩睇啦。係拎啲好貨出嚟。呢啲廣告位嚟啫，冇呢啲廣告商，我哋點有呢個 show 啊？今個禮拜 free 啊 ，download， 大家有興趣可以下載。下個禮拜商店醫院免費。我佢俾幾多錢佢？喂，我唔係好想見到呢個嘢出現喎。
I took a bullet, I died, I came back, and I met Johnny Silverhand.
聽人講話你窒撚到趴街喎。
Long story.
即係2077。
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
有得用通喎。好慘啊佢。
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon.
似吸 head 啫，我覺得唔應該唔係吸 head 嚟。
Maybe it's too much for someone like you. Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
四人合作 game 嚟嘅啫。
You still look a little unwell.
Unwell?
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take Portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Just look at that water placement, expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. They are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop and you can't catch. Can he complete the comeback? He's going to try. He shoots. He gets the kill. Now that's how you portal.
我苦苦支撐緊我人。我睇完之後應該會瞓覺，瞓醒之後先寫。有冇啲嘢一定要寫咧？我諗諗先。有冇啲一定要寫咗先咧？應該有嘅，我諗下先。加油啊！隻鬼冇寫先啊！ 啊。
Last man standing. Victory. This is Split Game.
啊，係咯 ，Hitman 係啊 ，Hitman 要寫咯 ，Hitman 一定要寫。
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
RGG 喎，咦喂，人中之龍要寫啊呢個，醒啦我突然間。醒啦！突然間醒咗，我真係超和嗰隻人中啊！哇！大阪仲大阪做背景喎，應該。蒼天閣啦，係咯，大阪嚟喎呢度。
Got a name? Mako. Daito.
Daito.
A
Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
さあな。俺が知りてえや。
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming. if this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
爆嚟喎 ，RPD 喎。點解個女神像喎？V9啊！2月27、2026，係啦 ，P5 Xbox Steam。
There you have it, Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know. I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
大家唔好講道歉啦。
Much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
但歐碧之後仲話雨傘人去調查，但已經炸到咩都冇，點樣讓我廢墟？好，咁就即係我哋睇晒啦，咁即係最震撼嘅梗係 V9 啦，咁樣一定要寫啦，咁啊跟住今晚有明末啦，頭先有人講過啦，係咪先？有明末啦，有好幾隻 game 要寫啦，係咪？咁即係人中都要啦，係咪？人中有出新 demo 啦，鬼武者啦，係咪先？唔使瞓，真係係啦，想瞓咁唔好學啦，係啊，冇啊，真係係啦，即係。觀塘個 RPD 又可以開翻，屌你係啦，唔係只要將個招牌扭一扭又可以開翻啦，佢哋係啊，咁好啦，嗱咁啊即係 Summer Game Festa 同大家睇完啦，咁就 好震撼啦，有呢個 Resident Evil 9啦，咁樣咁大家就唔使擔心冇 game 玩啦。OK， 咁啊出年2026年2月27號係啦，咁即係直播就我哋眨下眼就準備好嘅意思係啦，即係我哋直播就暫時嚟到呢度啦，咁樣咁同大家睇下2個鐘啦，咁樣咁我哋之後亦都會有多啲呢啲，如果有啲相關節目我哋都會直播嘅。OK。係啦，咁各位，今晚直播嚟到呢度，咁即係睇先仲有冇嘢講咧？應該冇啦，即係睇下今晚仲會唔會開直播啦 ？OK， 係啦，因為今日禮拜6，係啦，我睇下先，我睇下我精神狀態點，因為仲有呢個 Xbox Game Showcase， 所以我要睇一睇情況先。OK， 咁今晚直播就嚟到呢度啦，咁各位係咁先，早唞，晚安，拜拜。